So this is going to be your career spread for May. As you know, if you don't know, now you know, I don't read reversals unless I'm guided to. So we're going to go with this story here. I feel with this top row, the Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Fool reverse. Sorry, I'm not sure why the glare is like that positioning. It's as if the Fool energy is taking a risk, taking this leap of faith. As children, they don't know from right from wrong. They don't have these constraints that we have as adults, that things that we may block ourselves or others or preventing us from moving forward. They just go because they don't know from right and wrong. Seven of Pentacles is, you may feel at this point that things you desired for yourself, things that you wished for, things to turn around will never happen. That there is never going to have this new beginning and this is what it's going to be. But the Page of Swords is, you're starting to see things for what they are. Page of Swords is also observing, but the Page of Swords is also cutting through the BS, because you have the Page of Swords here, the Three of Swords reversed, and the Devil reversed, which for some may not know what that means. We'll get into it. The Seven of Wands here, it's like you're finally standing your ground, asserting yourself, asserting your power, because you're no longer letting people hurt you, maybe betray you. Maybe you expected, maybe you had high expectations of something turning around or a person, and they, whether gossiping, talking behind your back, or just the energy of yourself, the self, because I was getting the self. It could also be that you ventured in a certain direction, or fear of turning into a certain direction because past failures, your fear of not succeeding. The Hermit here is someone that's been detached, someone that's been within themselves, trying to search things, trying to find the answers, trying to see which is the way out. But if you know, the Ace of Swords is truth, clarity. You have the sword here on the Page of Swords, and the Hermit has the lantern, has the light. He's seeking a way out through that darkness, through that hole, through that bubble. Whatever you're going through, you are finding a way out to become this Queen or King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, to start to love yourself, to start nurturing yourself, to realize your own self-worth, to build yourself up financially, to be in the role that you deserve, that you desire. King of Cups could be this particular king. Masculine energy, doesn't have to be. Could be giving you an opportunity, a financial opportunity or job opportunity, because we're talking about career. Could be once you build this up necessarily. Could be a love interest that comes the way because he has an offer to give you. Regardless, something that is going to turn this around because you are releasing toxicity, things that you felt chained to. See, this is chained to a connection, chained to a job, chained to a particular way of being. Once you come out of this, going through this, these layers, you get this. And the reason is because you are the magician. You turn the Seven of Pentacles upright. You release this. You realize certain things happen because they're meant to happen for our own experiences. We struggle. It does what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. You are a great manifester. And the first thing I'm seeing here, of course, the infinity symbol, 8s are infinite, but the cup, you see how there's a cup being offered? You manifested this because you want this particular job. You want this particular career. Maybe you need this something that's going to be profitable for you to move, to relocate. Maybe you're into sales. Maybe you're into field work, or maybe into like a job that you're on the internet and you don't have to be in the same country or state. So that could be it as well. But you're releasing this, finally seeing that your ships are coming in. You're not feeling anxiety because you know it's coming. And this is something maybe you had to heal from a past life. Maybe because sometimes our past experiences, whether in this life or previous, affect what's going on in this life. This could be something that the job that you desire, or whatever new venture you're going into is going. And it's funny, we talked about the children, right, with the Fool card. Here's the children, because that's like past life. That's like your inner child, healing past that. And I talked about the being, I feel like I did with the chains here, and this is really Eight of Swords, being in your mental imprisonment. But this is sometimes we figure like we're stuck. How do we come out of it? Because we so focus on all the swords, but the swords are mental, because there's a way out. And it's like putting your first step forward, because someone is going out of here, diving in, essentially, coming out of this to be recognized, for have success, for have victory. Maybe you finally have to assume a role, or finally have to express your truth, because maybe you've always been a quiet person, but now you're asserting yourself. Now they finally see you, and this is when it closes the cycle. You bridge that gap. You have this new beginning. And the Hierophant is, although it's a marriage and commitment card, is spirituality, is having finally some freaking structure in your life. That's something that's not wishy-washy. It's finally having something like you are finally committing to a cause, and no longer letting towers scare you, and knowing that some things have to be broken in order to have a better foundation, because we can't keep on putting band-aids, and that's how things move forward. So this is your reading, guys, and you take care.